Yeah.
Posture.
Posture, boys.
Posture.
Big chest, big chest. Woo!
3, 2, rolling.
How's it going? We're totally cashed. Here for the fat loss part 2. He looks the same. I look healthier. He looks like he beat AIDS, but just barely. We're about to weigh in, so let's see how this goes. I can feel both your body hair. I'm way too close to both of you. You look miserable. You look like you're in a good mood. Let's fucking do this.
Ready.
All right, you're weighing in first, big guy.
All right, brothers.
Close off?
Yeah, I gotta be over here.
I thought you were getting him over there. Are you doing over here?
Yeah, no.
Here we go.
You gotta be on the other side.
Suck it.
All right, we got 268.8.
268.8.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
writing it down.
What were you at export?
268.2 or something like that.
Alright.
All right, you take this. You're gonna get Trevor's weight.
Can you get it from the front? Because I feel like if you're back here, you fatties are causing this floor to get all fucked up.
All right, I'll
I'm
take
holding
a
the
step back.
camera in the right direction.
Alright, here we go.
Just drop it down to get the.
Fucking my whole life came down to this moment.
That's sad.
What do we got?
151.4.
Ah! Yes! What is that?
58 pounds. Actually, just under
58 pounds.
Get away from the front of
57.6.
the camera.
58 pounds. 58-mile champion. Alright.
I gotta wait for it to reset so you guys.
Step on it real quick and do a little okay.
No, I just wait for it to go dark. All right. It's my game to lose, and I'm pretty sure Trevor beat me, so here we fucking go. Tell me what it is, boys.
233.2. 233.2. What'd you get?
That's 51. You won, man.
What'd you get?
That's 51 pounds. You won. Get excited! You fucking won!
I fucking won! The Fat Loss 2 Championship! Whoa! Where's the Pedialyte?
He's so sick.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm wildly impressed with what he's done. That's real talk.
I fucking won!
You only lost
I
7.
fucking won Fat Loss 2!
Dude, I actually fell asleep, not on purpose in the sauna. So
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I could've stopped.
I gained basically 10-ish pounds.
Crazy.
I would hug him, but we're both shirtless.
So look at that Pedialyte. Is it still going?
Yeah.
We got Pedialyte.
Can't see you down there.
That's fine.
Trevor, I'm really impressed with what you did, bud.
Thanks, boys. We did it. I can't believe it. Well, I'll do a free camera. Oh, you need one.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my pants on first.
No, no pants.
Fucking lie.
How do you open this, fuckers? They're supposed to be made for kids.
Supposed to be made for kids.
Open up, you stupid dick!
Really refreshing. Mine opened pretty easily because I'm an adult. Do you want me to open it?
How many?
There's foil.
Dude, what do you think is the best flavor? This fucking purple?
I have no nutrients.
Honestly, there's a blue one that's fantastic. I used to drink them when I was raging alcohol.
Dude, this says kid-approved taste on it.
Trevor, I'm going to go on my Amazon Prime while we're on the podcast and order you that title, but you want it?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want Pedialyte right now.
Oh, use the cap. You go like this.
No, this one's different.
That cuts the
use
top.
my cap.
I need Pedialyte.
Yeah, that didn't work. This cap's different, so I gotta get my pen.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, right?
Oh, come on, I can't get Pedialyte. I literally just lost a subject.
Nobody give this man a sip until he can open it on his
Dude,
own.
this is so fucked up. Pedialyte right now. What the fuck?
Drink it slow.
This is
Survival.
fucking ridiculous. 3 months I wear my ass off.
Slow.
5Ks every day. Sometimes 10Ks some days.
Dude, I'm wildly impressed. Like I have.
I can't open a goddamn Pedialyte. I can do a 10K.
Just goes to prove that running
I can make it to the
every
MMA
day
now.
is the best way to do it.
Dude, honestly, don't try to go for the MMA. Someone's gonna beat the fuck out of you. But that's really good work, man.
Now you gotta fight Steve. Now that
Oh
you're-
yeah, you still have to fight
Now that
Steve.
you're at his weight.
I just drank a bunch of fight milk this morning. I haven't shit in 24 hours. I feel so terrible. I almost took laxatives last night, but I was like, that's way overkill.
Yeah, you might be hospitalized if you overtake Lexus.
You
I had
literally-
to deal
so
with that. It's
You're
bad.
you're really pale,
I beat
and
you
you're
fatties.
drinking red liquid. So
I
take that away from your mouth.
Wait, you did 51
You look fucking
pounds?
horrible. You look like a whore.
Yeah, man.
Fucking congrats. What'd you do?
19 or no 20.
Fucking
It was
congrats.
2. No,
That was a
yeah,
close
19.
match. It's only 7-pound difference. Fish, if you had
268.
spent an extra day actually properly cutting, you could have beat him.
Dude, I worked the past 48 hours.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so you're saying export.
I mean, I fucking ran a podcast the last 3 months. I got a new job, full-time fucking job.
Dude, I fought bears in caves. We both did things.
All right.
All right, well, turn that off.
All right.
Sit anyway. Sure.
Oh, I'm starting.
He has to start playing guitar.
I know, I'm fucking with you. It's worked twice.
This is gonna be a hard one. Fuck it. Give me a fucking high. Yeah, baby. Let's go in all three of us in the middle. Yes!
He didn't touch my hand.
I was. My thumb.
He didn't.
He tried. We all tried for 3 fucking months. Let's hit it.
I haven't had a drink in 100 days, and I haven't had meat in 30. I don't know what sugar is anymore. I lost my truck, my car, my wife, and 50 pounds. And Trevor still won.
This country, what you gonna do? Oh, baby, that's country. Man, I'm in it too. Lost 58 pounds. Man, I was such a fat fuck. And now I'm getting fucked. Woo-hoo. By these two boys right here.
That was a lot more bluesy than country, but I fucking loved it. Here we go. With
Give us
50
some more.
pounds down, I can see my dick again. It's like being reintroduced to my old best friend. Well, he tilts to the right and slopes in the heat. But now it looks even better when I'm beating my meat.
Hey, that's country. What you gonna do? Goddamn, that's country. Lost 50 pounds. Maybe 19, maybe 58, but baby, that's country. Woo! Ah, it's country.
That had a really gentle ending.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it.
Yeah, they call it a retardando.
That's weight loss. All right, get rid of that thing.
You know what didn't have a gentle ending? Our weight loss.
Oh my God. Should we start?
Not very gentle at all.
Should we start with today and then we will track back? Because fuck, that's a good transition.
Do you want to talk about today?
It was brutal.
Do you
I
want to
think
talk
this
about
whole
why
week
I'm
was
not
brutal.
sitting on a cushion?
Yeah, well, let's get into it. So, obviously, guys, welcome back. We got the trio right here, the Fat Loss Trio.
Fat Loss 2.
Fat Loss 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
It came to an end today at about 11:30 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 months ago, we sat here. We recorded a podcast. Raw, is the camera look good? I mean, wait, Raw's in Thailand. Who's the producing today?
Dante
Steve?
Culpepper, former quarterback
Dante
for the
Culpepper.
Minnesota Vikes. Dante, I swear to God,
he's with
I'm
us
gonna
now.
take those rings from you. You don't deserve
We got
them.
a good shot. Can you see? Were you in the shot? All right, so we're doing. We ended weight loss 2 today.
Look at the spread in front of us. Boys.
We got a spread and
We smashed a ton of guacamole.
Already, yeah.
all right, we haven't ate too much in about 3 months. We'll get into our techniques later. I don't know what you guys were doing. There's periods of time where we were talking. We were very friendly and it was fun. And it turned into a shit show. It's of sabotages, of lies and deceit.
I tried to have Austin killed.
I didn't even know that.
He can't win if he's dead.
Good job.
If it would have worked, I would have gone after you next. It would have been just me.
You should have gone after
standing
me because I
alone.
ended up winning. But either way, so we had 3 months of intensity, and we get to the end. And if you work that hard for 3 months, you kind of go all out just to see how hard you can really go. You know, we're working. You guys are playing. You're playing a lot of gigs. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of stuff going on in your life. You're about to blow up. Me, not too much going on, but I got to keep this fucking podcast alive for some reason. And I got a job. We're making new records on our end. And you're a paramedic. So it's hard fucking workout, be losing weight, but we did it and we stuck to it for 3 months strict.
Oh, dude.
Strict.
It was
all right?
bad.
And so the last week you got to go all out and really see how far and how hard can we go. So water cutting, MMA, WWF, WWE. Wrestling in high school. This is what people have gone through. So let's get into it. I put together a technique with Austin Koziel, Steve Beck, Rawl, Internet. I mashed it up together. I barely listened to any of them, and I made my own program. And it's been about a week long. Did you guys all do a week-long cut?
I did like a 5 or 6 day just trying to get 2 gallons of water in, which kind of feels like you're drowning.
That's a pretty significant amount of water.
Well, the fun part about that is it felt like I was waterboarding myself, and because I won last year, I got a waterboard Trevor, so it kind of...
Full circle?
Yeah. It was like karma, and then it didn't work out the way I wanted to. But I was doing like 2 gallons a day, and then on Thursday I did a single water bottle. Friday was a single water bottle. Saturday was nothing, and then I lost 15 pounds in 3 hours. Today, after I got off a 48-hour shift at work.
You just lost 15 pounds.
Yeah.
In 3 hours.
In 3 hours. I've also
You sick fuck.
I've
What?
also blacked out 3 times.
What do you mean, dude? You lost 15 pounds in 3 hours.
Yeah, kinda.
You blacked out 3 times and...
Oh, yeah, the reason there's not a cushion
Wait,
here.
hold on. Before we get to the cushion, I want to say something.
Oh, but it's so good.
I want to say something, and this
Such
is...
a tasty story.
I want to give you a little insight into why I had the worst week of my life.
Okay.
I was at the Center Club earlier this week.
Sure.
I fucked up my calf. I was biking for an hour. I hit the sauna just to see, what are we dealing with here? How hard is it going to be the last day to lose this weight and sitting here for this long? I'm sitting in there butt naked. All right? That's how I like to do it. Just so everything can start sweating out. Either way, moving on. This kid walks in. Apparently he knows me. I don't know him. I can't see anyone. I don't have glasses on. And also, I just don't really like to pay attention to, who's who.
I hate kids.
So anyways, this kid sits down and says, Trevor, what's up, man? I'm like, whoa, what? He's like, it's cool if I have music on? I'm like, yeah. He's like, why are you in here? I'm God damn it, we're doing this? I'm in the fucking sauna. This happened one time before, and it was Mike Riley talking to me, and I was like, even then, I was like, we're talking? Really? I'm trying to be in the sauna. Anyways, this kid goes, oh, you're doing the fat loss competition, right? And he goes, yeah. He goes, who's in it? I go, Austin Lutter. He goes, oh, I know him. Guy fucking rocks. I go, Erik Fisher. And he goes, oh, dude, you got to watch out. It's like, what do you mean, man? He's like, I used to do wrestling. We used to do cuts. I know Erik can cut 10 to 15 pounds. At this point, you've texted me, you're like 35, right? 30? You were 30? But I knew you were lying. We were all lying to each other last week.
Yeah, 100%. No, I was at I think 37, 39.
And when you told me you were at 30.
Yeah, when I told you I was 30.
I told you I was at 35, and I had just hit like 48.50.
But then I was doing those the 2 gallons, and I started just gain water weight.
Yeah.
So I went from like 40 pounds to like 30. I'm like, this is terrible. And then I was actually 35.
It's an investment.
And the 35 was just because I didn't drink water that day. And then I was like, I can't not at least have it be close. So I used to be able to just float 13 pounds in a practice, which means in a wrestling practice, I'd weigh in 250.
Fuck.
I'd get out of the wrestling practice 237 every time.
Dude, I knew this kid wasn't lying.
Gone. And I was like, well, I'm not in that shape anymore, and I don't have anyone to wrestle for 3 hours. So I did the elliptical. I was in the sauna and shit. And when I was in the sauna, I kind of maybe a little bit, I don't think it was fell asleep so much as just drifted into oblivion, and no one came in to help me because it was 7:30 in the morning.
It's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, so when I came to, I was like, I could have died. There's no one here. And then I tried to get you to come to Export this morning. You're like, no, go to Center Club. And I was like, I need someone to watch me in the sauna, but I can't tell him.
Yeah, I had Raw come and watch me.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of funny because when I saw you at Export, it looked like you had just seen a ghost or something.
I was the ghost.
You were just like, I don't know, you looked not with it.
And you called me and you were like, he didn't look good. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck. Like, we got to start throwing up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good time. And then I got here. We weighed in. I lost 51 pounds, which is the most I've ever been able to lose in a period of time.
In one go.
I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, that's significant.
And I mean, I fucking worked to get here. I couldn't work out a lot because I had school and then I had work, so I had not a lot of free time. So it was just really restrictive eating. And but I was 51 pounds, and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I was sitting on this cushion that used to be here, and I coughed. Casually.
After weigh-ins.
After weigh-ins, I coughed. Not hard, not like a... literally just like I'm clearing my throat. And then I just feel myself shit. Like, there's nothing I can do. It's just like a wet... Like, back in my old drinking days when I just had, uncontrollable diarrhea because my body had no control. Car, cures. Shut the fuck up, guy.
Fucking talk.
Anyway.
You want to start a podcast? Learn how to talk, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
ESL. English is a second language. That's what that means.
What kind of beer is that?
Coors.
Cooters.
Yeah, okay. It's a Cooters. Anyway, so I just feel wet heat. And I mean wet heat. And,
The warmest shit you've ever felt between your cheeks?
Yeah, the warmest. And I'm like,
Probably because...
I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I take the cushion with me because I'm not a monster and I'm going to clean it up and I don't want to drip shit in our Siberian studio. It's good to be back home, boys. And I take a shower, I wash the cushion, and I'm just like, I have to throw away these underwear, but I have to know how bad it is. It's kind of like, if you were in a car accident, you know your leg's fucked up and you're like, I have to see it. So I look and there is blood. And I don't mean a small amount of blood. I mean like dark, tarry, GI bleed blood. And I'm like, oh, I might have gone a little hard on this water cut. And now I'm not
This is like an hour ago.
Yeah, now
This
I'm not
happened like an
sitting
hour
on a
ago.
cushion because it's easier to clean the black part of the couch. And I'm scared.
So there's a cushion that's soaking wet over there in front of a fan.
I cleaned it. Like, I'm not a monster. I threw out my underwear. I cleaned it. I made sure everything was clean. But, that was alarming.
I was
And
sitting next
I
to
have a
Erik.
doctor appointment tomorrow. You were right next to me.
I was sitting next to Erik. We were chugging Pedialyte. Austin was getting spirits and beverages for the fucking...
Yeah, I came back and it smelled terrible.
Smelled like shit.
Yeah.
And
It-
Erik
it's
goes, you
not
might want to
just-
move. I'm going to sit up with the cushion
Yeah.
and walk out of here.
You make it sound like I went outside.
No, you
Hey,
just got
guys,
up.
you got a hose?
You walked out of the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a KGB agent hose me down with icy water. No, it was the single. I should be more embarrassed, but I'm more just concerned.
Well, you lose 15 pounds in 3 hours, something like that's going to happen. So
So I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
now, Austin, what was your fucking week like?
Well, I obviously did not cut as hard as you guys did.
But you had methods. Did you end up doing the juice method? Did you...
So I ended
you
up
shit blood?
Friday just pretty much just juicing. Friday, Saturday. Just take all my favorite. Man, you spilled
Dude,
the
you
gummy
got gummy
bears.
bears all over your floor.
We'll deal with that in a second.
Yeah, mostly just
studio. It's all fucked up.
It was an earthquake in Siberia.
like how you have to pull up your pants.
They're all full of hair now.
Well, you should
order
vacuum
to
more.
squat.
That's on you.
I was going to vacuum for the cast.
Well,
Dehydrated. I'm sorry.
So when you say you were juicing, I know you weren't doing steroids
no.
because you have huge.
Just taking
meaty
all my
clackers.
favorite fruits and shit.
What are your favorite foods? Austin?
Strawberry, pineapple, banana, mango.
I love
You
a
take
nice
those four
mango.
things and you just put them in a blender with a bunch of flax seeds and a little bit of water.
With their powers combined.
You said flax seeds have fiber powers, right?
Yeah, flax seeds are high in fiber, so they make you shit good.
Not bloody.
Yeah, and then
That's how I hear that is make you shit not bloody.
basically
The last week, it's hard to shit. when you're not eating too much.
Well,
I wish I would have known about flax.
so what
I
was
wish I
nice
had
was I
flax.
basically just had liquid diarrhea for the past 2 days. So instead of like sweating out most of my water weight,
I had
I just like juiced, and my body was just getting rid of literally everything inside of me, which gave me like an additional 5 pounds. I think I weighed like what was my total? 19, I think. You were 51. He's 58. I was 19.
Yeah.
see the crazy part about that is 19 pounds is a lot of weight to lose.
Well,
That-
yeah. I mean, I didn't go nearly as hard as you guys, and I continued to drink where everybody else kind of
Well, I had a
stopped on that.
doctor tell me to stop drinking.
Well, he held off pretty well, and you could see it in his face if you look at Trevor. Like he's.
I weigh almost nothing.
You don't have the alcoholic face anymore.
I'm extremely unhealthy right now, though. Like I looked good like last week, and this last week fucked me,
dude, fuck it, you won, right?
Dude, but if I was thinking, like, what'd you say? Like, you were basically just shitting what? What'd you say? Shitting fluids?
Yeah, just like the last 2 days have been nothing but diarrhea. I
That would be
shit
awesome.
at export
That
today.
would've been fucking
And I
awesome.
went into the private
From
bathroom
my experience,
rather
no.
than the regular bathroom.
Is it private bathroom? Oh,
So
up front,
right next
up
to the
front.
fountain. It's that's if you got to take a shit at export in Libertyville, that's the toilet you go to.
In Siberia, you mean?
Yeah, Siberia. But yeah, so
Siberian
I
export.
think that was at least like 2 or 3 pounds right there. I should have weighed myself before and after that.
Wait,
shit.
with the shit?
Like this morning,
A
that I
good
took
shit, a good run, you can lose 3 to 6 pounds.
a good run.
I was gonna get laxatives last night, but I stopped.
You probably would have
I
died.
didn't feel healthy.
Yeah,
enough.
Well,
Yeah.
I haven't taken laxatives, so I don't know what's going on in my body. But I have taken them before and lost 10 pounds in a single shit once.
Jesus.
The fucking Siberians. Can we close the windows in here? Are they locked?
I don't.
Directly behind Austin is open.
I thought they're locked.
Well,
and barred.
we had to open them because somebody, and I won't name names, took a bloody shit earlier.
Well, can we close?
It still
can't
kind of
believe-
smells. I'll close it.
Well, not as much, trust me. Because I was just a part of that, and I was like, oh my god. I mean, I was the cause of that.
Dude, I'm just glad no one went to a hospital. No one. I almost threw up in the
I'm
Center Club
going
bathroom.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
You're going.
hospital yet.
Yeah, no one's gone yet.
but I have okay health insurance.
and
I love
autom-
America.
A hospital would have been automatic DQ.
Yeah, that was our rule. If you were hospitalized because you went too hard, automatic DQ.
Yeah.
And that's just because like we didn't want anyone to die, and I had to make a promise to like people who love me that I wouldn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, me too.
And I
It
didn't
sucked.
think I did, and then all of a sudden,
Shit blood.
yeah,
On my
I sure
couch.
did, bud. On your couch.
Anyway, so
Next time it'll be your bed. What are you doing?
now
Larry?
like this, we'll get into that after the cast. But next,
we'll get into that after the game.
I was gonna say something. Hold on, coming back to me. Oh, didn't want to DQ. Now I used some tactics this past week. You know, I'll say mine real quick. I did 5 days of 1,200 cal, 2+ gallons of water. Friday, which would be, you know, it's Sunday now. So Friday, I had 600 mass hard, 600 cals of food, 1 gallon of water. That was hard. That was super hard. I couldn't drink that night, so I started some extracurricular tactics, I guess. I don't know. I started some tactics that might be non-disclosable on the podcast.
Did you try meth?
No, but I tried things, the 0-calorie things, and I had to, you know, I started some new techniques that
Some
didn't.
0 calorie.
It's Plan
things.
B, not the pill. But like
He's talking about smoking cigarettes, guys.
No, yeah. Yes. That's what. Good. Thanks for the fucking
Smoking
recovery, Austin.
cigarettes.
That's what I was doing.
You
Thought-
cracked one of those
I thought
big
about it last
tube
night.
light
I
bulbs
thought about
and
it.
huffed the paint.
I soaked my Juul in water. I got a text that said it's killed 30 people. I soaked my Juul in water. I threw it out. And I was like, fuck it. So I went and found a Juul that I had lost months ago. And now
Oh,
I
that's
got,
what that is?
Yeah, we got it back. Wait,
Oh.
did I get it?
I think it's still in the wall. Raw.
I will fucking lose
Oh wait,
it. If it's
what's
Dante
the name of our
Culpepper.
Dante?
Dante, Culpepper.
Get us a
just- we'll
fucking
just-
jewel.
We'll just keep doing quarterbacks
He still
that
got it.
aren't Dan Marino.
He still fucking got it. I can't do audio levels.
Sorry, I definitely clipped there.
No, you can yell as much as you. I yell the whole fucking time.
But when Trevor yells,
I wish I was better
he
at
likes
things
to
than
have
just
this
weight
one,
loss.
so he can just be like, "Let me tell you about Dan Marino. I'll tell you about Dan Marino. He's a bitch. Dante Culpepper. Dante
Wait, hold on. Don't ever call Dan Marino a fucking bitch on this
laces
podcast.
out, motherfucker."
He's one of our partners now. We sat down with him, we had a chat. He joined us
No,
2 years ago, and now he's being public
What
about
I
it.
did is I got rid of his contract and I signed Dante Culpepper.
He's a producer. It's different. He's a
better.
partner. Can we move on? He's an executive producer, basically. Come on. All right, laces out. We were talking about the final hours. Friday, 0 cal, 1 gallon of fucking water, and a run. Thought it'd be my last? No. Saturday. Are you gonna tell me when we're doing that?
I just did.
Dante Culpepper sucks at this. He should stay in the NFL.
Yeah, he
Terrible
should.
podcast
He was a better
producer.
QB than Dan Marino ever was.
All right, I
He's a
want to get
worse
into some. I
producer.
want to get into some real shit because there's some
But
funny
he's a
shit
worse
that you and I can talk. If I'm not seeing you laugh, I'm like, we're not doing a good job. That's
I've just
how I
been
gauge
staring.
this.
I have such a bad headache.
Are you just staring at? I have Motrin for you.
I don't want that. I want carbs and a Jewel.
Take carbs. We got chips, Cape
a
Cod,
ruby, a sapphire, an emerald. What helps you the most?
Cape Cod,
I think
El
there-
Ran-
I think there's a pizza somewhere.
Thank you, Dante.
Cape Cod, El Ranchero with salt.
Oh, dude.
El Ranchero with.
Ooh, actually, let me
Hot
get those
stuff.
Let me get those hot El Rancheros.
We got Chips Ahoy. We got Picante stuff from the Cermak place. We got guac from the Cermak place. We got 2 other kinds of guac. We got apples, oranges, bananas, healthy.
Yeah, it's crazy that
chicharrones,
they have really good
sour
guac
gummy
in
worms,
Siberia.
Gummy bears, regular gummy bears, Chips Ahoy. Did I say that? We have beer, Tito's and soda. Mine has a gummy bear in it. Paper plates, plastic silverware, plastic cups, apple juice, Kind bars, 5-hour energies, Pedialyte, and Dan Marino. We also have chips from the Cermak produce. Shit! We have Illuminati's pizza.
Yo,
Holy shit!
Is Siberia always been this lit, boys?
And there's a Crunch Bar. This is crazy.
There's a crunch bar.
This is
It's about to be an epic feast.
yeah. This is fucking nuts. Well, there's gonna be definitely some dead air in the future here. Well, we can talk while we eat. People like that ASMR.
Do you guys want to hear me eat a deep dish? Can you put a slice on that for me? Thanks, buddy.
Now I don't know what has peps, what doesn't. We're just gonna start eating slices. Here you go, friend.
Thank you. You guys want to hear me eat a pizza real slow? Like,
Let's do this.
let me just get
Thank
the
you, brother.
pizza in my mouth. This is my sexy growl voice.
So today,
Fuck, that's
Austin, did you say what you did today? I don't think you did. We heard what you did today. You
Shit
lost
blood.
15 pounds in 3 hours and then shit yourself on my couch.
You're skipping the blood part.
Yeah, there was blood in the shit.
It wasn't shit, guys.
It was just blood.
It was just blood.
He just shit blood.
Yeah, it was actually.
All right, so you lost 15 pounds in 3 hours and then you shit blood on my couch. What'd you do today?
This morning,
Yeah, this morning.
accidentally
take
slept
my
in
pills.
until 8:30, and then I heard my phone ringing, and it was you.
It was me.
And I was like, "Fuck! I'm supposed to be at export right now."
Yeah.
Called Coase. He didn't answer.
He didn't answer. He overslept. He overslept.
Well, he was a tired boy yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I went to export, saw this guy. 30 minutes on a bike, 30 minutes in the sauna. Took that shit.
And you told me he was looking unhealthy. Ghost-like.
Yeah, he looked like he had seen a ghost, but now hearing his story, knowing that he almost died in the sauna.
I don't know how you went that hard. That's cool.
That would have been terrible if I would have showed up at
Like a
export
win.
at 9 a.m. and he had been there in the sauna dying since like
Dante.
7:30.
Pizza? All right.
I would have won then.
You would have won? You would have been DQ'd. I was hoping you weren't going to show up. When I got here before you and you left export before me, I was like, is he not going to show up? And then Raw's like, yeah, he's not feeling good and stuff. I was like, man, he might actually
Thailand, Raw?
not lose. Dante, whoever this fucker is.
You know what? I wish he was raw too.
Well, we do make him
Dante's
wear
gonna
a
feel-
raw mask.
But dude, I mean, you should probably stop with the mask too. How do you think he feels, man? He's starting a new career. We're not really giving him his chance. We keep calling him Raw. Just because we miss him so much doesn't mean we have to make a new Raw.
It kind of does.
All right. Raw Dante.
Ronte.
We still like you. I like that. All right, so Ronte. All right,
is
so moving
helping.
on.
Either. Which is
I wanted to be able to eat
Upside.
today, but I also wanted to. For me, obviously, I went harder than you guys the entire 3 months. I was very serious about my
you
fucking
are
diet
an
and
insane person.
my intake.
It's proved it.
I didn't drink for 6 weeks straight in the summer. That's nuts. The Rolling Stones, I had to. After that, it was like every few
Nothing I can
weekends,
do.
gotta kind of drink and eat calamari. But I was in the lead, baby. So I had dedication. I went fucking hard. Everyone's telling me, dude, you don't have to go that hard with the weight cut, with the water cut. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I didn't weigh in last year. I had a little flub. Didn't really want to be on cam. And I had one, I think. But it was like, this might be the last year that we do this. Because, you know, we're all kind of cut now, and we're going to continue this for a while. Mm-hmm. And we'll tell you all our plan for next year. But basically, it was like now or never. I've never done a water cut. See how hard we can go. So today, no fucking food. Yesterday, no food, no water. Lots of extra correct. Regulars. Today, wake up, run with 2 trash bags, 3 hoodies, 3 pairs of pants, and a hat. Hoodies over the hat. Go to fucking go to Center Club, sauna it out for 30 minutes. Dedicated, baby. I had to take the last minute off, or else I would have been shitting myself on the couch. There was a point of no return, and I felt it.
I did the sauna for a lot more than 30 minutes.
Wow. Yep. That'll get 15.
It wasn't on purpose.
I felt very unhealthy, like I was gonna die.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like.
Yeah. Till this pizza.
Yeah, it chirps.
What a professional you are.
Wow. Awesome. Nice. Dante, how are we doing on the timer? Is there one? Yeah. All right. Are you okay back there? He doesn't seem too happy that he's podcasting now. He's
Well, he used to be a championship QB
I know.
in the NFL.
It might also be the Dan Marino thing we got going on, where he feels a little slighted.
Yeah, I think we should get a second poster.
Hey, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, oh, because of this, we gotta do this.
I just want Dan Marino not to be a part of this anymore.
Can we get that? We'll get into. We can.
Can we actually get a picture of Jim Carrey? And I've mentioned this before. I would prefer Jim Carrey.
Oh,
I think that's
now-
what I was saying
think
last time I was here.
Yeah, I think so.
This is bad. Now our fans can be writing comments like, yeah, change the fucking poster. Stop with Dan Marino.
Yeah, I hope they choose the cable guy Jim Carrey or the number 23 because this is my favorite Jim Carrey movies.
What about The Mask?
Why would I watch The Mask again?
It's such a great film.
But the cable guy exists where he stalks Matthew Broderick. And that
It
was
is a
like
good movie, too.
only 6 months before Matthew Broderick in real life got drunk and killed a pregnant woman and her child.
Dan Marino's a fucking partner. He's an executive producer on this podcast. He's watching this episode right now going, oh, they're going to replace me with Dante Culpepper, who we don't even show on fucking film.
Ronte Morepepper, I believe is what
You don't know how
we
to say
decided
fucking
to-
names.
You,
You know what? They're going to cancel the show now. They're going to cancel the show.
I think we'll get better ratings without Dan Marino. And you heard it here first, kids. I think there'd be...
Can we talk about the fucking weight loss, fat loss?
No, because I like to see you get all angry.
No one likes that.
It makes me feel things.
I was so thirsty when I got here, and now, like, I drank so much of this Gatorade that I'm just full of Gatorade instead of like food. Oh, I guess we didn't eat a bunch of fucking
Well, why don't you
Guacamole.
mention the beers too?
the beers.
Yeah, a couple of beers, a couple of
Couple
brews.
of- Cheers.
So, no, here's the deal. We
Couple
started
of
this 3 fucking
curs.
months ago. Yes, I'm eating pizza. I deserve it. I fucking won. Chill out if you're in your fucking car, if you got headphones on, if you're listening in the office. Why is he chewing? Because I fucking won. I lost 58 pounds. I'm unhealthy.
Yeah, dude, you really did look sick when I saw you.
All right, moving on. So we started 3 months ago. We were all really good friends, and it was really fun. We sat here. We talked about losing to get pepper sprayed. Won't win a regular title belt. Second place will pay for it. That was determined. Our families, the last 3 months, and our friends have been concerned about the pepper spraying, and it's just there's been a lot of And in this competition, there's periods of times where you're friends, you're trying to be, stay friends as much as possible, see what they're doing, compare your plans, maybe take some from someone, give some advice, and then at a certain point it starts getting really real because it becomes your whole life. Like a month in, it's like, fuck, dude, this is real. I got to start sabotaging. We're not friends anymore. Like you have to start lying, obviously. And let's just talk from front to fucking back. We got into the last week, but there was a whole chunk here where, this year we didn't really give too many updates. Last year it was like we were updating constantly. It was like a thing. People were chiming in. Fans were sending us emails, messages. This year it's been like we did this basically more for ourselves. Mm-hmm. And not just to like see how much we can lose, but just to have a fucking competition and to see what we get out of it. I think I got out of it like some of the best text threads I've ever had with you.
Yeah. We just going super hard at each other.
Super hard. And then with you, it's like most of the time you're doing bits. Most of the time I've met you, you're telling me a story that makes me say something honestly when you're just lying for the bit. And Dante Culpepper taking a slice. You gotta maintain those muscles, man.
I'm gonna slowly watch.
You might get back to B leagues, D leagues. Anyways, what was I saying?
You were just talking about how I do bits to try to get out.
Yeah, and so you'll get stuff out of people. So this whole time when you're telling me how many pounds you've lost, where you're at, I don't know if you're lying or not. And I felt like you would be the most savage because me and Austin were talking for most of it, and we'll get into that. Mm-hmm. But you rarely. Like once we started this competition, we talked for a little bit about our techniques, and then you were out until the last couple weeks to find out techniques about water weight. So I felt like you were kind of being a snake.
First off, hashtag snake eye, what up? Because I do have a snake. You thought I forgot. I'll never forget. I have to feed him mice. No, it was more like I just kind of love fucking with you. So I knew if I went like dark that you'd just be like, is Fish okay? Is he okay? And then I was hoping you think I wouldn't and then just let me have it. So
You have what?
the victory.
I would never let that happen.
I feel like you're a nicer guy than you think.
I did that last year.
You didn't do that last year.
I didn't
You
weigh in. I lost
weigh
48 pounds. I didn't weigh in. This year I was like, I'm fucking taking it.
You lost 428 pounds, and you won this year though, dude. I have nothing but respect for how hard you went, because like I'll be honest. I tried to run 5K a day like you did, you goddamn lunatic, and my knees, hips, and ankles hurt for 3 weeks.
Well, last year I was doing 40 miles a day, and that really had an effect on my knees. So this year I was like, well, we'll just drop it down to a 5K to 10K a day, because I didn't want that wear and tear.
It's crazy that you ran so much less but lost so much more.
Well, I had new techniques on this year's program. Instead of using other techniques, I use ones that are healthier, and we can get into that.
What were the other techniques?
From last year's?
Yeah.
We've already gotten into that on the first.
Okay. And what were the extracurriculars you keep talking about but not being able to say the word for?
The last couple days? Mm-hmm. Way more than the ones that I took last year. But dude, honestly, all in all, way less.
Depression?
No.
Drug use?
I guess. Like, if you're going to say, like, frequency, way less.
I mean, dude, you had to go to rehab
Barely.
last year for Italian beef.
Yeah, it was.
And we got a couple of those coming, and I'm
We'll
concerned.
see what happens in the next couple months when we relapse on all this kind of food.
I'm getting wings on my
Are
way
we going to
home.
get into the fucking shit that happened, man?
Yeah, actually, I heard some crazy shit happened between the two of you, but no one would give me details.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough subject.
Okay.
Dante Culpepper likes the interview.
All right,
Yeah.
Austin, because I wasn't a part of it, I would like you to tell me your side, and then I want to hear Trash's side. So you tell me your side first.
Okay. Well, started off as like we were saying, some going pretty hard in text message threads, whatnot.
It was funny.
It was funny. I think like the real breaking point for me was just like when you started defaming me in front of everybody.
Ooh.
Like saying that I lied to moms.
Wait, okay, whoa, what's that? Wait, hold on, because you did.
It's
Wait, you
still
did.
a pretty touchy subject here.
Nothing's touchy right now. I'm not even upset.
My bloody ass.
I'm just making people. I'm making sure people on Stitcher they can hear me. That's all. I'm not upset. That's not why I'm being loud.
We're in Siberia and people in the Kremlin can hear you.
Great.
I'm glad you closed the window because everybody outside
They need to lose a
can't hear
few
you
fucking
anymore.
pounds. Those fatties. My program, you lose 58 pounds in 3 months.
My program will get you to shit blood, which is a new experience that you probably never had before. You might have. I actually don't know your
I
life
think
that
we
well.
should start a new DVD where we put all our programs on. If you want to ship blood, if you want to do extracurriculars.
Wear
Also,
trash bags. Sleep in the sauna.
if you like drugs, if you like working out, if you like shitting blood, and if you like fucking still eating, drinking, and being a rock star, follow our program. You're gonna see results no matter what. Fuck Nutrisystem, fuck Jenny Craig. We're here right now, and this is what we were discussing.
Billy Mays here with Totally Cashed. Yeah, all right. So he said you liked moms?
The
We
way
need to
this
back
started.
the
Hey,
fuck.
I want his side, and then I'll get your side. Okay, I want to hear both sides. 'Cause
You started it.
I may have started it. I was saying this was the tipping point for me.
well, okay. How did you start it?
You had a sabotage before the lactose sab. I'll get into it.
He's going first. Let the man talk.
Okay, I'm letting people talk.
All right. So what from your perspective happened from beginning to? Nice catch, bud.
Christ.
How did it start?
Well, I mean, when it first started, Trevor and I were still hanging out, going on walks together. There was times where we would go eat meals together, you know, local joints and stuff.
For sure.
And yeah, I had a habit of you take like a selfie of yourself with a drink, you know, and then you send it to every girl in your Snapchat.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no, we're not there yet. The mom happened first.
Let him.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're not talking about that? What else? What are you talking about?
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I was saying, Eric. I think that there was a fucking sabotage from you that
Even
enticed
before that?
my sabotage with the mosh.
Are you sure?
I think so. I'm looking through the phone right
He's
now.
trying to justify his anger in defamy towards me, and he can't.
Ooh. Yeah.
He's looking at a text thread right now. What does it say?
We'll get you guys a picture of that text thread, by the way.
Working with. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
but this is funny. You texted me on this thread, and it says, "Yep, definitely just saw my penis." Anyway, so yeah, so okay, wait, but hold on, Austin, but
that's
hold
a
on.
great moment of a weight loss venture.
Okay, but leading up to the fucking fandango with my mom.
Yeah.
All right, and then blasphemy.
Hashtag no context.
And then me creating a blasphemy from the town onto you.
Yeah.
Before that, leading up, we were friends for about a week, walking, having fun, still walking, but started sabotage. I would send both of you things I wasn't eating: cakes, meals, burgers, pork, things.
So it's funny, at that day that your mom tried to give me a milkshake at Burnsies, that was the day that I figured out that your dad and mom and your sisters had been taking pictures of their meals and then sending them to you to send
Okay, so that's
to
what
me.
gave that away.
Totally gave it away. Your dad and mom blew it.
That's why she wanted to do it, because she's like, "Oh, we've been doing this at dinner. Every family dinner, we take a picture and send it to Austin.
Your dad
I would love
was
to
like,
do something."
he was like, I'm seriously concerned for Trevor because he's going really hard already, you know? And he's like, I also don't
They
want him
told
to
me
get
to.
pepper sprayed.
They didn't want me to get pepper sprayed, so they were like, "You
But-
got to go hard."
Yeah, I mean, I guess
a
they were
different
maybe
take. It's really a
concerned for
2 and
you,
2.
but they were also like supportive that you were trying to better yourself, kind of thing. But then that's when I realized that
these are
you
the bad
weren't
bears.
eating donuts and you weren't like all these country
So
fried
anyways,
steak and stuff. You'd send me pictures.
So the pick sabotages it leads to this. I got a text from my mom.
Yeah. I never.
You're playing Burnsies.
Yeah, my band is playing on the patio.
All right,
yes.
you're playing guitar in front of a crowd
I'm
of people.
trying to perform in front of people. Yes.
People
yes.
that are raving fans, by the way. We got a video that we'll put up here, and there's fans
It's on the
clapping. They
Instagram.
just ended a
Yeah.
song. My mom's texting me. She said, "Should I sabotage him with a milkshake?" I'm like, "That's perfect."
Yeah.
He's gonna have to drink it. That's like if you get something from someone's mom, you have to have some of it at least. That's just like standard rule if you're a good person. So my mom brings the thing, and you say out loud to the crowd, "I can't have this. I'm lactose intolerant." Is that
That's the
beefs?
beefs.
That's the beast, baby.
Perfect. I thought it was the KGB finally coming out. Like, all right, you guys are too loud. Calm down. We're
Also-
not fatties.
Also, we have your beef.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what was the topic? I keep forgetting.
He's
talking
telling
about
the
the
sabotagers.
milkshake.
I want to
Yeah.
hear
So my
it.
mom brings up the milkshake
Yeah.
at the end of the song, and you crawl out to the crowd. You're
I
lactose intolerant.
truthfully say to everybody that I cannot have this.
Did you take fucking lactose pills before eating the goddamn pizza?
I don't have the same kind of reaction. So I can eat a
sounds like a
piece
lot
of
of
pizza, and
we
pizza
friends?
clogs me up like a normal person does with cheese, you know? But if I drink a glass of milk or fucking eat ice cream,
Can we do it live
Or-
sometime?
yeah,
We should have got milk today.
I will shit on the lens of your camera
All right. Well,
if you want me
I
to.
shit on the cushion of his couch, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna.
I mean,
Yeah, let's
if
just
you
shit
want
everywhere.
to have a shit cast, it might be
well, if you
appropriate.
can shit on this
Shit,
cushion,
shit
then we can just
cast.
get rid of the cushions.
The beefs
It'll
are
look
here.
normal.
Thank you, Dante.
Wow,
the
Dante
bigger
full
one
peppered
is
with
for
the
these
Italian
two
beef.
guys to
Killing
shit.
it.
If you
No,
want,
it's like 100% truthful.
Dante,
I
do
cannot
you want
have
to
a
light my
milkshake
Italian combo?
without having
Feel
a
free to
terrible
take a bite
time.
of it. The big things for these two guys.
I can't. He's talking about beefs.
Oh, it's
There's a
on.
fucking ambulance. Why Siberia again? I guess we needed all the same
Symmetry.
symmetry.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
We needed all the same
So-
statistics.
You got a milkshake. You are lactose intolerant.
And he handed it off to Tom, and he said to the crowd, "I'm lactose intolerant."
Okay.
Yeah, I legitimately couldn't have had it. I couldn't have had it. Now, if you were wise and you heard this, you'd been like, "Well, just get him a cheeseburger,"
Bro.
and I would have said yes to the cheeseburger.
Dante. Is the 25 minutes? Yeah. Okay.
Ronte.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
The producer has one job. He's on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Actually, he's got multiple jobs. He's
Can we
also
get
delivering
back?
us all this food.
Yeah. What a guy. So okay,
so
milkshake.
So this turns into an epidemic. I go on Instagram. I start
Defaming me.
defaming him as a liar. That he lies
He's a
to
problem.
moms. He lies to moms, and that he's anti-family, and that he's a liar. And I thought it was the funniest joke of all time. Like he didn't want the milkshake. Obviously, he's lactose intolerant. So I was joking. Like it was like the start of making this bit, you know, like starting the
Yeah.
bit with like the fans to create a little.
Yeah,
You and me did that all year last year,
it really made me
Yeah,
mad.
This
but
year
it made
I
you
was-
really mad.
I don't know why. Yeah, I mean,
And you called me. You were like, "Dude, you're defaming me." I'm like, "Dude, it's the joke. It's an obvious." Like I put up the vid,
yeah.
but I kept going because I'm a little.
You were just beginning to shoot into your craziness.
Yeah,
in
this will do it to you.
That was
My
this was like
program will
1
make-
or 2 weeks into the competition.
Yeah. Okay.
and like you had barely even gone towards. Yeah,
And then just before I started, I think this was when I stopped drinking. So I'm losing even more.
yeah. You weren't drinking at that point.
All right, so I defame you as a liar, and you rebutted.
Yeah.
What happened with that rebuttal?
Well, like I was saying before, Snapchat, you see one, send one. If you ever seen one of those, take a selfie of yourself drinking.
Yeah.
You send it to every girl on your phone, which is like my normal kind of thing. But I just started sending selfies
The big ones for you two to share.
to someone.
You want one?
I'm not going to say her name. Are you paying attention to me?
You won't say her name.
Sorry, it's very hard for me to
You
listen.
won't say her name. There was a girl
Like-
involved.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening. No, I'm listening.
I'm listening.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah,
I
know
love
he's-
you.
Every time I look over him, he's intently listening.
No,
to
no,
me.
no. Dude, we're like really good brothers. Like, how many times am I usually, I'm sorry. Can we go on?
You
People
wanted
are
to hear the
listening
story from
on
me.
Stitcher. Huge audience on Stitcher. Can you start talking?
Dan Marino, Stitcher.
Yeah. Anyway, so
We don't have a Stitcher.
Trash and I are sitting next to each other, eating some low-cal meals. And I'm like blatantly Snapchatting a girl that I know he is like particularly
Still
interested
hanging
in
out.
this moment. Yeah. Not to mention, there's been like 5 of those girls in 2019 already. So
That's really good for the. That's really good for the.
I'm just gonna put that out. So I didn't think it would be that big of an issue if I picked one of them and kind of sabotaged him that way. Turns out that was probably one of the meanest things I could have done to one of my friends, just because it really affected him mentally. Especially because
Almost
it
in the
worked.
best way.
When you start, reaching out to females and they kind of feed into it and the flirtiness, you know, from what you saw and from what you heard on her end of things.
Oh, it was terrible.
It was like almost like an amplifier too. Like if I would, say something to her, the way it would come out to you in telephone.
Oh yeah, she would telephone the shit out
Like,
of it.
Pause
way
for a
worse
second,
than it
guys.
was.
We got to reset. Power surges in Siberia.
Yeah, so basically the idea would be, just try to rile you up by going for, a girl I knew you're interested in, but not really actually, just to get at you, and then purposely do it in front of you as much as possible. But yeah, I feel like that really affected you.
But hold on.
Some other shit
hold on.
came from it.
Wait, but hold on. The sabotages are typically meant to bring someone down, make them depressed, ultimately make them start eating. It's the sabotage that we use in these 3-month fat loss challenges. Since the first year with sabotages was really to make the person try to start eating, whether you're going to fuck up their life. Yeah, it's a mental. You tell them a certain thing, and about week 2 to week 4, it starts getting you're doing this together. You're doing this as a team. You're boys, and it goes into like, I don't give a fuck what happens as long as I win.
Yeah, and you get pretty irritable quickly because you're not eating food.
But your intent with this sabotage, with the babe sab, was for me to be depressed and start eating again, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it turned me into a reckless fucking savage.
I think it backfired because you used it as ammo.
Biggest, dude, honestly, I grab like the feelings I had then are gonna like that's the rest of my life. Like that was a fucking. I learned so much from that fucking thing. Whether it was like, yeah, I know she played telephone and made it a lot worse, but that's what I had heard. Yeah, you gotta understand. So like for me, I would go back and I'd be like, I can't run. I'm depressed, and I was like, wait. You gotta run. You gotta be the best motherfucker in the fucking game. Like you gotta be number one now. Like if people want to fuck with you, you gotta be number one.
Yeah. To put this in perspective, you were so mad that you deleted my number. You blocked me.
Did? Yep. Well, I blocked you first and then deleted you because you can't do it vice versa.
I've never been blocked or deleted on anybody's phone. You kicked me out of the band.
Multiple times.
Like 4 times at least.
Yeah.
Which we don't need to talk about. But yeah,
we did.
I had a lot of firsts this time around. First time, for a lot of things. But
first time doing that to a fucking friend, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was a crazy sabotage,
pretty
man.
bad. I mean, it was very scummy in a lot of ways.
All right, but here's the deal. What it did was, so at one point, I've been waiting to talk about this in the fucking podcast since that happened, because my mindset went from, I just gotta like win this competition. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm really a fucking fatty. To like, oh, there's only one option, and like, I heard this quote from Joe Rogan. They do like a sober October, and he had this quote, and he was running extensively and just through miles and hiking, running up hills with his dog and all this shit, while doing podcasts, while doing everything else, while going to the comedy store every night and doing MMA. So what he said, what they were like, how do you do these hardcore runs? How do you run that hard and that long and that far? And he was like, I just envision like, I just turned into a psycho and I envision someone trying to murder my family. And like, if I don't finish this run, then I won't be able to fucking stop that person murdering the people I care about. So like, I gotta go super hard,
super motivated.
Yeah, and the harder I go, the faster and the more efficient I'll kill that person or whatever. So I kind of use that tactic. I've always had this thought in my head, like if you're gonna run, at least run with good form, and that it's like a mental thing. When you're telling yourself to stop, it's really not a big deal. It's like mental. But I started applying that murdering the family thing to once that
wanting to murder me.
No, not at all. No, I would never. Even when I was mad, he was like, "I love him, but fuck you." But
you were
no. Hold on, just let me go on. People are on Stitcher, and what I'd fucking do is when I was running, I realized this. If I don't fucking run my hardest, if I don't run further than I tell myself I'd run when I left the house, if I don't go super fucking hard, then I'll never make it to MSG. Like, fuck me, I'm not worth shit. And you shouldn't talk negatively of yourself most times. That's fucking bad, but when you're working out, you kind of have to. It pushes you a little harder. Put on the hives and tell yourself you're a piece of shit. And what it did was, I was like, if I can't do this, then I can't be playing shows. And since we're not playing shows currently, there's no reason I shouldn't be out here working for an hour. And if I'm going to run, I got to run while doing air guitar, air drums, singing, because we're going to do it on stage. So I probably looked like a psychopath running through Chicago, but every time I was drumming, I'm in the pocket now. I can do it while drumming. I'm air guitar, I'm singing, I'm fucking rocking out because I'm practicing for that MSJ. So for me, for a run, it's just band practice, baby. I changed the game, you know? And a lot of it, I'm done talking in a second. My voice has gone on way too long. And I forgot my point, so let's just fucking, yeah.
Well, back when I was powerlifting, and I was like really into powerlifting, like the kind of strong where there's no reason for a human to be there.
Right, to do that.
I had a fellow student at the time recommend me a therapist because, oh man, I ate way too much. They heard all the things I would say to myself, and it'd mostly be like, "You're worth nothing." Dude, I can't eat anymore. I am full of beef. But it'd be like there was a girl I was interested in. I asked her on a date, and she didn't want to go out with me. And I was like, "You want to quit? This is the reason why she didn't go out with you. You're fucking garbage." And I would it was that, and it was audible. And more than one person would either look at me concerned or straight up talk to me about it. So I get where you're coming from, where you're like, I'm fucking garbage, and I have to be better.
But it's different. Like last year, after the weigh-ins, partially, we're not going to get too hardcore, but I was just like really in a bad place. And I realized like it's bad to talk to yourself negatively if you're depressed. It's going to only make things worse. Like if you're talking to yourself negatively in general, I think at any point, if you're not trying to either be a drummer and find the fucking pocket, be a singer and be serious about finding your style, be a guitarist, find your fucking style, learn about the fucking right hand. Sorry, that was a quick rant. But if you're not doing those things or running or working out, then there's no reason to talk shit to yourself. And you have to understand that like immediately after you talk shit, like basically what it would be is like I'd tell myself I'm going on a run for a half hour, right? And I'd leave the house and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna turn around in 20 minutes and I'll head back and it'll be a half hour. And they'd be like, you think a half hour is appropriate? You piece of shit. You're going for at least an hour and you're gonna run for an hour and then you'll head back. So it'll be about an hour 15, about a 10K. And that's how I tell myself, like, if I thought at any point, if I looked at my phone and I saw a time and I'm looking at the time and wondering, am I almost done? If I had that thought, I'd be like, oh, you just added 15, 20 minutes onto your run, you bitch. But immediately after I finished the run, I'm so fucking proud. I fucking did it. You're a champion. I put my arms up in the air. I'm air drumming still. I'm in the pocket. I'm praise God. Praise Allah. We did it. And it's all about, if you're going to talk shit to yourself while you're drumming, while you're playing guitar, while you're singing, while you're painting, don't do it while you're painting. It's just going to end up poorly. But if you're fucking running, working out, you talk shit to yourself afterwards, you got to be like, oh, fuck yeah, we did it. If not, you know what? It's going to just transition into depression. So understand when you can talk shit to yourself and understand when you can't. That's very serious.
That's fair.
I didn't mean to get serious, but let's get funny.
Say something funny, funny man.
Dante.
Oh, because I'm the only comedian here?
Well,
How dare you?
you shit yourself earlier.
Yeah, but that's not even like the first time in this weight
Pretty
loss
funny.
competition that I've shit myself.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow. I shit myself on accident this weight loss competition.
Well, like I went keto and it didn't really work out like it did
really?
last time. So I went like a crazy diet that was just plain baked potatoes. And as it turns out, that's a lot more fiber than I needed.
Last year?
That sounds
this year.
awful.
And I mean like no seasonings. I learned
Yeah,
it from
like plain as hell.
Kevin Smith and
It's the
Penn
Irish
Jillette.
diet.
Yeah, well, it turns out that and a multivitamins all your body technically needs to survive. So I'd eat like 2 or 3 just baked rusted potatoes a day and feel fucking agony. So it's nice to have flavor again. But I lost like 20 pounds in 2 months doing that.
I think it's important.
It just like fell off and like it wasn't bad. But it was so much fiber that like if I was carrying, a 15-pound sack of potatoes in either hand walking up my stairs, because I live on the 3rd floor, I'd just be like, oh no. How am I going to get up here and not shit my pants? And yeah, one time I definitely did. I don't know what's going on in my body,
A lot of fiber.
but I apparently just can't stop shitting myself, and it's scary.
Well, as long as it stops being blood, you should be okay. Because shitting yourself's a natural thing. You might have a dietary problem or allergy.
Let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
and I want you both to answer honestly. How many times in your adult life, since you graduated from high school, have you shit your pants?
Like 5 or 6.
I
probably.
think 0.
I'm probably in the high 20s.
The high 20s. Jesus.
Yeah, 100%.
What?
Yeah.
I have a terrible Jew
Talking to the
digestive
fucking
tract.
microphone.
It's touching my lip.
All right, pull it away a little bit. That's too far.
Is this good?
Do you want to start a fucking podcast?
I think we
Are
already
we going to be
started it.
playing live at Lollapalooza on Perry's stage?
Do you want to do this podcast live at Lollapalooza?
I think within 14 years, thanks, Dante. You have a very white arm. I think that we're.
It's a tattoo. It's fantastic.
It's the Sammy Sosa issue. Issue?
Sammy Sosa's
Oh,
pinker than
that
your hat
sounded
right
bad.
now. But no, yeah,
What's
dude.
the disease when people turn colors?
Impetigo?
If you're
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo,
Yeah.
not impetigo.
I guess you gotta
Vitiligo.
be.
Yeah, Dante, I'm sorry about your vitiligo. God,
Support
this is gonna be fun. No,
I support
actually,
that.
it's cool now. Like a bunch of like vitiligo is like models are targeting.
I
guys.
support vitiligo.
Don't
No issues
not
there.
like that.
I'm not anti-vitiligo.
No, I don't know what it
Pro-vitiligo.
is, but I can't stop shitting myself, and I'm scared. Like, there's some times where I'm not even sick, and I'll sneeze, and I'm like, I think I just shit my pants.
You didn't just shit on my couch. You're shitting on couches worldwide. What are you doing?
I've shit on property of every studio we've been in.
Oh my god.
Like, beyond a shadow of a doubt,
So it's not even a weight cut problem. The blood was, but you're shitting yourself constantly. Why can't you figure out your fucking bowels, dude? You're supposed to figure it out by like 3 or 4.
Should start eating prunes or something. Old people
do you-
do that.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Helps with the stool.
Or just maybe understand what's going on in your body.
I guess my 2 favorite times I've shit myself is when I just shit blood, because that was a new one.
Favorite?
And my dad had spent years and years saving up money so he could take my brother and I to Hawaii. And we're in Honolulu on the island of Oahu. And I just go, hey, Dad, I don't feel good. And he's like, he looks at me already disappointed because he's like, I have wanted to take you here your whole life. I have been saving money for 16 years for this vacation. And then I just puke off the balcony and shit myself.
Oh, dude, it's the worst when you get sick on vacation.
Fucking awesome timing.
And he's just like, ah.
Wait, so he was giving you a talk of like how stoked he is and proud that
Yeah,
you guys are
he's
there,
like,
and immediately after you puked and shit yourself and threw up.
It's where he married my mom. It's his favorite place in the world. He's a scuba diver. We're all scuba divers because he made us be it. And he's like, we'll go scuba diving today. And then I just puke off a 14th floor balcony into the pool and then shit on that balcony because I'm just wearing gym shorts. And my dad just looks at me and he's like, he's been disappointed in me a lot because I am the man I am. But that was a special one. The look of disappointment on his face was like, 16 years of waiting, and you ruined it the first day. Because we had gotten there that night, and the next day that happened. And he's like, well, we're still going on vacation.
Yeah.
So I'm laying in the back of a convertible Mustang he rented. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've ever tried to lay down in the back of a coupe.
He's making you stay in the bed or the
It's
back
like
seat.
It's like a back seat that wouldn't fit both my ass cheeks, and I'm trying to lay down in it as the sun is
barely fit a
beating
golf
down.
bag.
And then he goes.
I feel terrible right now. That was too much.
And then we went on a tour of the whole island. He took me on an 8-hour drive in Hawaiian heat, as I'm literally just
Wow, you had the stomach flu.
shit and threw up at the same a 2-sided Hawaiian volcano. And my dad goes, "We're
Wait.
going on an 8-hour drive in 98
That's a great
degree
way to
weather."
experience Hawaii.
And here's the 2 things I remember. I remember the
unforgettable.
natives didn't like seeing white people on their part of the island.
Especially if they're shitting and puking.
Yeah, and I remember seeing King Kamehameha wave, and I was like, away, and I was like, Goku.
So you got some.
And just puked out the side of the car. And
Okay.
my dad would just turn the radio up every time.
That's
Just quietly. Not
sounds
ruining
like
my
it's
vacation.
two very quality Hawaiian memories.
How old were you?
16.
You 16?
No.
You didn't
Stop
just like
shitting yourself as a dog.
hang out in the
That's not
hotel
adult.
all day. Like
Oh, that was not allowed.
he forced you to be
Yeah.
a part of this whole situation.
Both
Wow.
manual labor and fun is mandatory in my father's house.
Oh.
Manual
Doesn't
labor
sound
is
anything
fun
like
to
my
my dad.
house.
That's
My
the
brother
only,
had
yeah.
heat stroke
Coors
once,
and
and my
manual
dad
labor.
still took us to the movies. And I was like, Dad, he has heat stroke.
Was he in the military or something?
We're having fun today,
no,
son.
No,
We're having fun.
He's just the man he is. It's
Scuba
it's
divers, man.
fine.
They're weird people.
I have a question.
Yeah, scuba divers.
I have a question about
Goddamn scuba divers.
See that ocean? Let's go.
Eric,
Let's
I
go
gotta-
swim under it.
Yeah.
I got a question about shitting and puking. Now, is it in succession or is it the same time?
Oh, it's like because I'm throwing up and I throw up. I'd say
But you can throw up and shit at the same time.
6 or 7 times more violently than anyone else in the world. Like my whole core locks up, and then just it's like, well, okay, we'll push everything out.
Does it come out of your nose? Because when I can't throw up, like I almost did this morning at Center Club, I was doing very bad in the shower. I fucking hurled down. I was dry heaving, about to throw up, but my body doesn't let me. So when I do, it comes out of my nose, my
Yeah.
fucking eyes, my fucking ears.
You have to learn how to like.
I haven't learned yet.
There
I'm
is a
28.
way like to obviously block your nose. You know.
I can't figure it out.
I get so sick that I get frustrated that I'm throwing up again because it just like keeps happening.
Yeah,
But the shit.
So my throw up just starts to be yelling. Because
Okay,
I'm
but
just
you're yelling
angry.
while you're throwing up. Wait,
Like,
are you? God damn it! Can you answer the question? Are you shitting while you're puking
Yeah, 100%.
at the same time?
Yeah,
You've never had
usually.
that happen to
It's
you?
coming out your mouth and your ass at the same
My
time.
whole
Dual-sided
abdomen
volcano. You've
locks
done it?
up, yeah.
That's happened to me before. With
What?
When I really
I always
sick.
thought that wasn't possible.
No, like really sick when I had the flu. Maybe when I was like 23.
Not
Or so?
in succession.
Like no,
Like
at-
puke and then shit.
like
shit
literally, I
simultaneously.
was on the toilet.
I've shit and then puke.
Well, I was on the toilet, like obviously shitting, and then I feel like it coming up, and
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I'm like, do I spin around? Do I try to go between my legs?
Yeah.
I try to go between
Shit
my
on the
legs,
dick?
and it just puked all over my junk.
Oh,
Like,
you got to hold the trash can.
just-
That's a lesson
no,
you learned
so
the
then I
hard way.
learned, yeah,
Oh.
is like you get a trash can in the bathroom, so you can puke into the trash can while you're
Shitting. So it happens often for both of you to
No,
shit and puke.
That happened
Well,
once in my life.
Last time we did the
Okay.
weight loss competition, I got food poisoning, and it happened then. So it's like,
Oh, that was a hardcore time.
Yeah,
I remember
food
seeing
poisoning.
you
It's
like-
on a toilet
Yeah.
with a bucket. You did Instagram.
yeah, I
We'll put that up right here.
yeah.
Leave
That's
some
me.
space.
Roll
15
it.
seconds. Roll it. Wait, guys, watch the clip. It's on. Do some laughing.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I remember that.
That's
That
really
was bad.
funny.
All right. So, anyways, moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it-
So you
I
shit.
would say once or twice a year. There's like 3 days in a row where all I do is like hot diarrhea and vomit. I don't know what's going on in my body,
Wow.
but it keeps happening.
Like you said, you have really, really bad Jew intestines or whatever.
Yeah, because of
Wow.
inbreeding.
Yeah.
Jews mostly sleep with Jews, I think. So that's
Yeah.
we're getting too far into genetics. There's no reason to do this.
And
It's like
Jews.
overbreeding
There's no reason
dogs.
to do that. Wait, no, we should highlight Jews.
Hi.
We'll stay away from Jews today just so we aren't topical, but we like Jews.
Write in if you have a weak Jew digestive system and have to take pills like me.
Also, write in if you love Jews. We want to hear from
If
you.
you're a Jew with vitiligo, we support you.
What?
All 2 of you.
Dante's screaming about
Yeah.
Jews in the other room. We don't know if he likes them or hates them, but that's not the point. We're anti people who don't like Jews.
You can say Nazis. I think it's all right to say.
No, there's some Nazis and there's people who are just
anti-Semitist.
anti-Jew.
You guys remember when
Yeah,
we started
anti-Semitist.
out?
Yeah,
and
we
this
don't like them.
conversation
We're
was about weight loss?
anti-Semitist.
And shitting and puking, and now it's about anti-Semitism. So what we're going to get into is this. I don't know if that's the right word, but let's get into a little Austin Koziel. Was kind of like a fourth wing in this competition that I don't know
Yeah,
if you
he
knew
really
about,
should
but
be
he
here.
was giving me surveillance on you. So I have
That
two.
was the guy?
And I have 2 or 3 or 4 pictures and videos sent from me over the course of 3 months of him spotting you at export, and then one time he took me to export. He sent pictures of that to you
Yeah.
to get you mode. It was like me
That
dying.
made me get my
It was-
export
yeah, 'cause
membership.
not-
I'm now a member of export.
But hold on.
It's
So
crazy.
not only was I dying, I was at export,
Yeah.
right? but I was dying. And I think that
You
part
look
of
terrible.
Part of
Yeah.
the pic sent to you is like, dude, you could do this. Like, he's here, but if you came and did this, like, you would fucking murder him.
Yeah.
And then he would send me pictures of you doing well at export. So he sent you
Not you,
pictures of
Austin
me
Coulson.
doing poorly and pictures of you doing well.
Yeah.
And that made you work harder, and it made me work way harder. I was like, every time I got a picture, I was like, well, I got to do an hour and a half run today.
Yeah.
Or something like that. That's how I fucked up my calf. I got a picture of you, and I was like, fuck this. I'm going on a hardcore run. And
Yeah.
I went for an hour and a half, about a 11K, about 7-8 miles, whatever K that is. Kilometers doesn't make sense, but they sound good.
7 or 8 miles would be 4K. Not 4. I was 6 or
A 6-mile run, 6.2,
6.2.
is a 10K. Understand.
So you wait.
I'm
You
a
did,
real runner
You
now.
did 8.
8.
So that would be
11, 12K.
yeah, 12K, 15.
12K.
I'm a 12K champ.
I'm a 12K.
He went from 40 miles to 12K.
I had to change a unit of measurement to keep it
He
impressive.
doesn't understand how they relate to each other.
I also don't understand BMI because I could have won this competition on a way larger scale.
Yeah, you could have
Yeah.
really.
It was a
would've
close call
crushed
this
you
week.
lost
That was
like
a close call.
35% of your body weight.
Dude, I have nothing. I feel sober.
Yeah.
Some days I was blacking out at work. I couldn't see for 3 or 4 minutes. I was sober. I couldn't see for 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to the
you ever
team,
black
bud.
out while you're sober? Oh my God, terrible.
Yes, today
Yeah.
in a sauna. What kind of question is that? Literally
Anyways.
earlier this morning.
I did a little extra crescent so I could stay awake today. I was talking about.
You're talking about Coase?
Hey.
Yeah.
Thanks for the save. So I got pictures of him spying on you, and then it became this thing that like got in my head. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm in the clear," and I'd get a fucking thing from him.
And then push you to the next 10 pounds.
It pushed me the next 10 pounds, but he's training both of us at the same time. This was like our personal trainer throughout this competition.
He wants both of us to lose weight. He's not like picking
and,
sides.
Well, and that's why
Yeah.
we did this, right? To
Yeah.
help each other.
Yeah.
So he understands. We love him very much, but
I have known that boy since high school. I gave him an inspirational speech on his senior night of wrestling when I showed up and came back. And he didn't help me at all?
Yeah, he would just take pictures of you at export and send them to us.
You didn't know it was him sending him?
I had a suspicion, but
Yeah.
like,
Here's the thing, too. This is crazy. I know we're bringing him up, but let's bring him down. He's okay with sending pictures of you to us, unsolicited, videos of you, without you knowing, spy cams.
I think that's
very
a
illegal.
crime.
It is. Wait, you were in public, so it's not a crime, but it's just not what a friend would do. And he won't do a podcast with you. This is the only person who's told me if he comes on GSP, you
I
can't be here.
Yeah.
Wow. What a bad. And you gave him an inspirational speech.
I have
You've
known
been
him since
best
he was a
friends-
freshman at Libertyville.
So you've known
Wow.
him for the longest out of two of us.
Wrestling
both of
together,
us.
I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah, wrestling.
And he
too.
didn't care about helping you once in this competition. He just wanted to really.
I'm
He was
starting
almost-
to
Well, maybe
think
they
he's
have all
starting
the
to
same
like
knowledge,
me.
right?
Wow. This is. Wow.
I still would have liked to work out, buddy. Dude, I
Yeah.
struggled
All right, here's the deal.
alone.
He's a busy guy. He won't listen to this episode. So what's going to go on is this. I'll have him come on. We'll do a little interview. It'll be fun. I'm going to bring you out. Like, we talked about this little new thing. I'm going to bring you out, and then we're going to settle the fucking thing.
Right there.
I'm going to be so honest. I was like, why don't you like me?
Wow, on GSP, we're going to get into it.
Yeah, I had a similar idea with another guest.
And we'll do that, but I don't want to leak any details.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to fucking keep
Yeah.
that one low wraps. But he was a good friend to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He showed me a lot of good workouts.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I enjoyed it because I'm the kind of guy who goes to the gym and I have no idea what to do. If there's like dumbbells, I don't know what the right movement is. I really rely on the machines with the pictures on them to say what muscle group you're supposed to be feeling.
Dude, I could have taught you stuff. I don't care
Yeah.
if we're in a competition.
So you're
I'm
worrying
your
about form and
friend.
stuff? You're doing form?
Yeah,
Focusing?
like
If your
Form
form's
focus?
bad, you cause like permanent.
yeah.
Talk
So
about
my
form.
worst fear is to like start lifting weights and then either hurt my back or start getting like I don't know, hernias, hemorrhoids, all that shit.
Hey, I know we're getting into
From
something
lifting
real quick,
poorly.
and this is something we almost got into a little earlier, but if you're going to run with good form, if you're going to lift with good form, why wouldn't you do everything in your life with good form? You know, if you're gonna do a thing, why not do it as best as you can do in the best practice, so that you actually get better at it. You actually get good results. I mean, this seeks into comedy, music, schoolwork, relationships, being a person.
Because
loving
Big
your
Daddy
neighbor.
likes it sloppy. What are you talking about?
I'm saying it just goes into everything. Like when we're making a video and we're doing an edit,
loving your
we
neighbor.
do it the best we can fucking do.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have to wrap up soon, so we should do
Too many people fucking do that.
Our other way.
We're wrapping up.
Yeah. Because that.
I'm
dude,
about to
that-
throw up. That's been a lot of food.
Yeah.
We got a beef here. Should we save it for later, or should we do it now?
I got you guys a
We
beef.
should probably do the beef while we
'Cause
have the
I'm
time.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
think.
be a homie.
Yeah.
I got the combo, and honestly, L's.
All right, Ost, can you get a fucking paper plate set and a new one, and we'll just fucking set this up on her. We'll split it in half with a knife. We got fucking plate.
Are you
plastic
guys
knives.
cool if I
We hate turtles.
just watch you and breathe heavy?
Put this on there. No, you can breathe as loud as you like. People like the ASMR aspect of this podcast occasionally.
I want you to beef.
You know
Wait, keep doing that. I'm gonna turn you up.
Oh god.
the only problem with
Hey, keep doing. Keep talking Ost, while he's doing that.
the only problem with
Fucking cut
cutting all
that
this
beef.
food is now my stomach is so small, and just that one piece of
Oh, yeah.
pizza.
Dude, I
fucked
feel
me.
terrible. I had 2 pieces.
Like I don't know.
we're
This
gonna
is
chill
gonna be
for a
so
bit after
good.
this, right?
Well, you guys
You're
are.
gonna stay
Yeah,
for
I
it?
have to
gotta
I have to
crash.
go at some point.
Okay.
But,
I gotta drift into oblivion.
Now, Eric, you have next week to be doing podcasts, so we're gonna get in a little more of this. Can we each do one more wrap up while we're not completely dehydrated, crazy?
Yeah, I have.
It'll be a little funnier,
I have either
a little more fitness
either
detailed.
this coming week or the week after.
All
I'll
right.
be on another one.
We'll get on some
You
stuff.
guys
We're
will
gonna
see
do a
me
cooking with-
again. I know you don't see me a lot, but honestly, like I've just been doing my best to make a little extra money because I got to move, and I've been going to school, and I have a new and wonderful girlfriend whose name I won't mention because she is a shy, tiny panda woman.
What a good person.
Yeah, I
good
mean,
person.
I don't want to put her on blast, but if you saw the Instagram, she was the one I was lifting up, not the hammer, although that is my baby, the human. Although she makes me hold the hammer a lot.
Oh man, that's good.
I don't know why. Oh god, is that beef good?
it's so good, and I
Mediterranean,
have
Mediterranean,
no room
that's
for
appropriate.
it. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
That fucking beef in your body.
All right, that hurts to eat. That hurts to eat. I just did it for the camera.
Oh, taking over the body.
Wait, you do that kind of ASMR, and I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
Double ASMR.
yeah. Put that beef in your ASMR. How about that?
Austin, can you just chew? Can you use it with me?
You guys like that wet beef?
Dante, can you scream off camera about a bunch of stuff that isn't related to the podcast?
No.
Louder and more shit.
Oh, no. Not particularly.
That is more shit. He got it right.
Did a little thing, I guess. It didn't make it great.
There's 2 things that are great in this
Start
world.
screaming about drywall or something.
Ronald Reagan and Italian beef. You guys just find out
I just stopped chewing right
I'm
there.
like a weird conservative this whole time that you've never known.
We can reach a new
I think we
demographic.
should close our borders and make more Italian beef. If there's 2 things I believe in, it's isolationism.
That's the name of the episode. I think
And
we should close the
Italian
borders and make more
Beef
Italian
and border control.
Welcome to our
Beef
new
and Borders
restaurant. It's
Patrol.
Beef and Borders.
This time on Beef and Borders, we find out how much beefs have been made and how much progress has been made on that border.
The only immigrants I want are Italians to make my goddamn beef. And my Berettas.
Oh, God.
This is way too much food.
This was a podcast.
You're gonna
in
get that
8
beef
halves,
in your
man.
body, and I'm gonna talk to you the whole.
This is a podcast in 8 fucking halves here.
And that beef in just the meat. Oh, you dirty bitch!
Dirty bitch.
You throw that meat in just.
Put that fucking bread in.
Just
let me see
no
you put that
bread.
Fucking, let me put 1 bite. Give me 1 bite of bread. Give him 1 bite.
Dude,
They're on
I had-
Stitcher.
doing?
They're listening on Stitcher. They want to see you take a bite.
Someone give me a Coors.
Okay, take my Coors. I got a full one right
I need
here.
a Coors
I need
and
a
an
Coors.
Italian beef.
I want a fresh
All right,
Coors.
take him a fresh fucking Dante. Dante's on it. Dante rocks. So I mean,
I told you.
I think we're gonna change the
I told
poster.
you.
We're gonna. I think we're gonna add a poster, a lesser-sized poster of Dante, because he hasn't done enough. I mean, we're talking about the most legendary pure passer in the NFL history is right behind us.
I don't think you know NFL stats.
I
well
don't think
enough
you
to
know
back
about
that
Dan
up.
Marino. I don't think you can talk about Dante QPs Coder Peppers? What's his name?
His name is Ronte Moore Pepper. We've been over this.
I'm done talking about him. We'll put him up in a little poster
Yeah,
back there.
we 100%
Fuck
will.
this shit. Listen.
As a Jewish man with vitiligo, Dante Culpepper.
Listen. Eric shit himself today. I almost threw up.
I'm going to be honest. It
Austin
was
played a show
near
last
miss
night,
for this podcast.
And then it did a severe water cut. That's the kind of shit that we worked with this week. We have a spread here. All the
what a
combination of that.
fucking spread, boys.
If you know about addition, mathematics, science, scientific equations, it doesn't add up.
Yeah, I, if I'm being honest, I think we're looking at like 15,000 calories, if not
Yeah.
more.
And I want to be honest. I was looking forward to this podcast for 3 months.
Food reasons.
There's a lot of little shit I wanted to talk about. I think I had about 20% of them, but I can't think. I haven't given my brain physically enough calories and energy to function. I've done a little too much extracurricular activities to function.
Extracurricular. Say it this time.
He's saying it the extracurricular way.
I can't even be mad.
Oh
That's
my god,
fantastic.
that was fucking everything for me.
Is that the new name of this podcast? Let's keep
The
renaming it?
extracurriculars.
Extracurriculars.
That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm out of it, man. I can barely think.
Is it weird for me to say that like going through this with you guys has made me love you more?
I think this year it did. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, last year it was all hate and rage, and I kind of stayed off the Instagram because like I was fighting in caves and shit, and I couldn't.
This year.
Yeah, I didn't have a signal while
Yeah,
I'm
so where
fist
were you?
deep in a bear.
You weren't even.
I
Wait,
stayed
hold on. Let me turn you up. Let me turn your mic up.
Okay.
Where were you this whole 3 months? Because last year, we were on the Instagram. I was getting a lot of messages. We were getting a lot of feedback about the competition. People were involved. They liked the aspect where we were keeping them updated. They were able to pick a side. They were involved. Now this year, each of us took it more fucking seriously. What were you doing?
I was training hard. I mean, you guys left Siberia after that podcast. I stayed here.
Wait for the whole 3 months?
Yeah. And you know what else I didn't bring? Fucking clothes. You know how I made them? I killed bears.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what I was training for? Apparently, the man I thought was my friend, Austin Kozil. I've been fighting bears for 3 months. And this Sunday, at Hell in a Cell, brother, I'm coming for you. And I'm going to get you with my bare hands. Not these ones. The paws I took from the great white beast of the north. I'm coming. Ooh,
Speaking of your hands, how are your hands? Like, I want to see how big my hand is compared to yours. Your hands look really small.
I don't have big hands.
Oh, you have Trump hands, brother.
No, I was actually taking a patient once, and this is a great story because he was legitimately from Transylvania, had very pale blue eyes, slept with his arms over his chest. His name was Vlad, and he did not like light. I think I found Dracula, but his last name was not Dracula. I cannot give it away because that is a crime, but his last name was not Dracula. But I think I found either...
Wait, we give last names out in this podcast all the time. This could be a GSP Slams.
Yeah, except the issue is if it's in a medical profession, if I violate HIPAA rights, I lose my
You can't do
license
that,
and go to
yeah.
jail.
Okay.
That's a whole thing.
Should we
Anyway,
slam Vlad? Just first name?
No, he was a great guy.
All right, we like Vlad.
But then he saw my hands and he goes, oh.
What's his name? Andy.
Fuck
Fuck Andy Katz. I'm sorry. Let's move on.
But Vlad goes, oh, are you Jewish? And I went, yeah, man, how'd you know that? And he goes, you have lovely thin Jew fingers. And I'm just sitting
You
here
do.
like...
When you put your hands
Oh,
up
yeah.
like this, I'm like,
Yeah.
you have the opposite. I
I
have soft
I want to
fingers.
see your love Jew fingers.
Yeah, they're like...
Those are lovely.
Yeah,
So
so-
I have thinner fingers.
You could be a hand
beautiful-
model.
No, he couldn't. Look at these. Put them back to back.
Well, no.
My babe the other day told me I could be a hand model. Put them back
I
to
don't
back.
know,
It's
man.
because of your nails. They're too long. That's
Wait,
not
what the
important.
fuck? I got beautiful hands.
I don't mind your
Put
hands.
your hands up to the camera.
I mean...
No, you're not. Are you in the competition?
This guy's
it's
got
now-
Shrek's
All right,
hands.
then everyone stand up.
No, wait, let me finish.
Dante, can you focus on our hands? Put the fucking hands right here. Put them fucking right here.
And
We're
then
doing
put
a hand
the more
model.
You know.
Put them further up.
Whose
Can we get 'em
hands
all-
do you
we gotta
want
get 'em
to
the same
gently
playing field.
caress your
Get
face
them up.
more?
No, backhand. Back of
backhand?
your hand. No one wants to see your fucking palms. Have you seen
I'll
hand
go this
commercials?
hand
Put
because
it
it's
over
harder
here.
for my wrist.
Put it over here. Get it in the shot. Up. Okay, good.
Oh, you're all
No,
going
no,
left
up here.
hands. I feel weird.
Wait, no, get your angle right. It's
Yeah, well, it's a
lay
weird-
on the ground and put your hand up.
He's missing a cushion. Okay.
You gotta get the best angle. Lay on the ground and put your fucking hand up.
No,
All right.
this is fine. Let's just go.
Do we have it? Don't stop wiggling him around. Are we doing wiggling?
Not only would I be a better hand model, Austin, hold up your hand.
He's
I'm
focusing.
gonna hand model
Put him
your
up. He's
hand.
focusing. The Dante Culpepper,
Did you ever want a thicker hand?
NFL champion, maybe an Olympian, gold medals. Dante Pepper
Gold
has
medals.
2 gold medals. He's focusing.
All right, yeah, we're
That was
done with
good.
that bit.
Yeah,
anyway,
so, good.
No, but he goes, "Do you have thin Jew fingers?" And my thought is like, how is that a stereotype? Like, so I could reach under shit?
Never
for
heard about Jew
coins?
fingers.
Or like, yeah, that's one I've never
I've
heard.
heard a
Yeah,
lot
hands
about
in other
Jews,
people's
good and bad.
pockets.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
got it.
But never
um,
fingers.
but
Are Jew fingers good or bad?
It's a good
right
thing.
in about Jew fingers.
Yeah, a lot of things with Jews are just
But,
good or bad.
I got to
Never
get out of
in
here,
between.
guys, because I have slept 3 hours of the past 60 something, and I am dying on my insides, evidenced by bloodshed.
Yeah,
so
let us.
I'm
Let us
gonna
know
go to
how
I'm
that
gonna go to
doctor.
I'm
appointment
going to go
goes.
to the doctor. Probably
actually concerned for you.
Immediately following this, I am concerned for myself. I'm
Yeah.
Okay, so so episode 16, you have the next week off.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Can you come back?
I could probably come back.
Let's come back. It'll be a little funnier. We'll be right. We're not dehydrated. We're not fucking munching down food. Let's just have a cast together. Doesn't have to be about fat loss, but it can be. Let's do part 2.
Okay, part 2.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do part 2 of fat loss.
That was perfect.
2 out of 2.
But I just want to say
That's a 10 out of
Austin's
10.
leg hair is touching my leg hair, and I
It
don't
looks-
hate the sensation. Is
His
that
leg
weird?
hair looks nice. Like
You got a
uh,
problem with my hair touching you?
Thailand
I
Raw.
don't,
He is
'Cause
bad
you're
body
hairy,
hair.
a non-hairy man.
That looks nice. That looks like a nice leg.
Yeah, man, I'm
Yeah.
not.
I could be a
crazy.
leg model too. We could do this.
I have thin Jew fingers and thin Jew hair. All right. For Totally Cashed Fat Loss 2, our champion Trevor
Killed it.
killed it. Yeah, nothing
Thank
I
you
can
for
say.
everybody supporting us along the way.
Second place,
58-pound
Captain
champion.
Bloody Shits,
The 10K champion.
And,
the 12K champion.
the definitive
40-mile
loser.
champion.
the fattest of the fats, Boba Fett himself.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, there you go. Austin, right here to my left. For Totally Cashed, we'll see you guys soon. And as I always say in our Instagram posts, you beautiful. I love you. And have
Hold
a great
on,
day.
hold on, Dante. My heartbeat is pounding. All this shit just fucked me up.
Yeah, we're getting out of here, bud.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I was 233.2 before we started eating, and I got fluids in me, and your boy now is 245.6.
Extra correct.
So 12-ish pounds, and that's all beef and drink. Let's go, boys.
Is it on an even serve?
Yeah, just give it a second to reload the screen there. The fracking screen there.
Dude, I'm gonna throw up, dude. That was too
you
much
look
candy
like
and shit.
a person again.
Dude, look what the fuck happened!
Your stomach, get on there.
You ate a meal, you asshole.
163.0, 163 even.
What was that? How much did I gain? 12 pounds?
Did you gain 12?
I was 151, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucked up. 163?
Dude, I beat you by
No.
like 4 decimals.
No way, really?
I gained more!
Fucking champ.
Alright,
All about the gains from here on.
Alright, Austin, let's see what you got. 275.2.
What'd you weigh in originally? 68. 268.
Falling behind on gains.
Wow, not making enough gains yet. So now we're in gain stage.
Gain
Gain
champ,
stage.
baby.
Audio
Champ,
show.
baby.
But yeah, we're in the gain stages now, and the main audio engineer himself just can't figure it out.
I can't lose. I can't gain.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
anything.
I'm about to lose 10 pounds from throwing up and another 5 from puking. So, wait, that's the same thing. Anyways, guys, it was fun. Party on. Shit.
My body's falling apart. No! Can we not do this anymore?
Yeah, we're done.
That's why next year we're gonna get other people to do it.
We gotta rework it.
I gotta find the world's fattest guy and get him to lose 100.
Oh, I feel so bad. Too many gummy worms, too many sour gummy worms, too many fucking bears, too many fucking deep dish, too many fucking... Al's beef sucks. We need Jay's beef next time.